Hello everybody. First I just want to say welcome back to the channel. I'm back on Alma, Missouri. This is the newest one. I have not done anything to the farm. I figured that I would kind of give you guys a little bit of a kind of like a history thing of what we used to have. When I was growing up, I used to run a 1486, a 1586, a 1086 hydro. So I figured that I would start out with the equipment that I had, or I should say, not that I had, but that we used on the farm. This stuff was, you know, we're talking I was like 10 years old when we had this equipment here. So we did have an Alice Chalmers. I do not exactly remember what model it was, so I just went with the 7045. Nobody makes a 4786 International that's a good mod, so I just went with the 9310, the row crop special. The bins, of course, we didn't have bins like this, but I've got to have something to use here that's at least not too dramatic here. We did have the old Parker and a big red grain cart. Nobody makes those either, so I just stuck with the Parker 4000 series. We've had everything from, here's the 1086 hydro, that one was pretty much used as just a seeding. Did most of our corn and soybeans with that. I remember having the radio was on the fender there. We did have a 7720 combine. It was not a Titan. It was just a 77. We had an 8820. This combine right here caught fire and burned before we got the 8820. So I figured that I would start the series with this one here. I just kind of want to start fresh with all the older equipment. I did the best I could to try to bring back what I could remember. Kind of hard to do that. I still remember the day that we got the first cultivator on the farm. Big chisel plow, and it was a Deere. It was bigger than this one, but I remember how big it was when I was walking up to it. So we had a 6-bottom plow. That one was typically on the 1586 or the Alice Chalmers. Right now I don't have the 1586 set up with the plowing duals on there. I will do that. I don't have a lot of property here. I will not be doing cattle anytime soon here because I'm just really just not good with cattle, I guess. And of course I kept the stock, came with the map, John Deere here. Just kind of a little bit of a shorter video. I really haven't done much. I did add a couple of small things, you know, fertilizer and everything. Not too sure if I'm going to utilize the horse barn or not. Might. That'll take a little bit of time, but I do have one corn field here. I have a couple of fields that are beans, which is right here. And I do have this wheat field over here that we're going to need to go and harvest. So that is ready to go. So we'll probably end up heading over here and we'll get started with all of that really quick. I definitely want to get started on my harvest here because the only thing that I have ready to go right now is my wheat. So we'll come over here and we'll hook up the header. I'm sorry about the lag, guys, but no, I didn't go super big with all the equipment because that's not what we had on the farm. Really didn't. Not have big stuff. Oh, and I did hook up my new farm stick controller by Thrustmaster. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm sure it's going to be complete and total train wreck because I don't remember where all the controls are at. But yeah, so let's just get on down to the farm and we'll kind of try to figure this out together. All right, well, we are back at it after a minor little delay with some rain. The field doesn't seem to be too wet. Not really too sure what moisture is showing. Oh crap, it's showing 30%. This is not going to be good. This is going to be a huge hit. probably let this dry out, but I really don't know how much time I have before this wheat gone. Maybe I'll wait for a little bit. It's only 11:50. Maybe I'll wait for a few hours and see if it dries out a little bit. Not too sure. This that's some pretty high moisture stuff going on right there. I'd rather be down into the 20s than 30. I'm going to take a huge hit. Alright, well, I think the best course of action here is I'm just going to finish opening this field up. I'll end up putting it in the bins anyway. I'm pretty much starting from scratch, really. I really don't have much. I've just got the basic equipment, and I'm really kind of liking it. I don't know. I'm getting kind of used to the farm stick. It's going to take me a little bit because there's a lot of buttons on here that I didn't have before, and trying to remember where everything was. Alright, well, after a few more glitches with the new farm pass stick here, by Thrustmaster, it is definitely putting me through my paces with trying to program some of the buttons that I wanted to do. But I have decided that I am going to bale some straw. I'll sell it. Give me a little bit extra cash. I do love to bale. I mean, it's just, for me, it's fun. I like to use the old style baler. I love to use the thrower on it. Throw it in the old trailers like we used to have. And they still use those trailers. We do not, but it's a blast. I mean, you have not lived until you've actually done that, you know. Hang in there, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually work on this. Do me a favor, though. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Leave a like and leave some comments. Don't forget that you can share this video with your friends. The channel is growing very fast. I really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do now is just let me go ahead and get going with this field here. See how much of this I could actually do. Probably do a little bit of a video for you guys. Really not used to this offset head anymore. Everything is usually supposed to be like right down the middle, and it's really not. So kind of off to the side. I kind of have to wonder. I really don't remember. I would always have to move my seat up pretty far so that I could see the end of the header down there. And it's pretty much true to form. Can you imagine what the bigger headers are? I mean, you would have to look way down there just to try to see anything. guys. Well, that's pretty much about it. I mean, we harvested that whole field of wheat. We ended up baling all of it. So I've got a whole bunch of straw that I can sell. I'll probably hold on to it for right now. Hey, again, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. There's more stuff coming for FS25. It seems like there's a lot of the influencer. How do you say that word? How do you even say that word? Got a lot of YouTubers out there that are showing different things and going over screenshots and everything for FS25 and getting their take on it, or what might and might not be coming. You know, I just want a better game. I mean, FS22 has been a great game so far. Thank God for the modders. The modders are the ones that have made the game fantastic for everybody. So if you get a chance, any of the guys that you follow or anything like that, you know, give them a shout out and tell them all thank you very much. All these mods that I have and stuff right here, you know, when I first started, all I had was Dude's Far. I did not have anything else back in 08. That's all that there was, because that was just Farming Simulator. But again, you know, just give all those modders a shout out and give them a little bit of love if you can. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'm going to call it here. It's been a pretty good episode. I mean, we've got quite a bit of stuff handled. Wanted to ask you guys real quick, what do you think of the stacking job here? Because that's what it would be if you actually had somebody helping you stacking bales. Usually there's a couple people on the trailer. Or do you guys prefer the old school style with just shooting it up there? Let me know in the comments. But thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you again soon. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also, please join us on Facebook, where I try to keep everybody updated all the time on what's going on in the world of Farming Simulator. So have a great week, guys. Thanks again for watching.